Hey there, thanks for clicking in. It's a rainy day April, and today I am doing my tea binder and my box challenge. So I'm actually going to start with my tea binder, and let me go ahead and get my shop out. Everything is in here. So I have a surprise. I finally made coin prop money. I also made the dollar just because I think it's nicer if you don't have a bunch of ones on hands to play the game and then fund it with, the 10s and 20s you have on hand. But anyway, yes, I finally made this and it is available in my dollar digitals if you would like to pick it up. I will make variations for Ko-fi members for free, but since this is a basic item, I open it to everybody in the dollar digitals. Okay, so how am I going to implement these? Okay, first let's count our money. We have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50 going in today. And I think, so let me explain real quick why I made prop money in case you don't know the game very well. So when you draw a card, there is a heart in the corner. And sometimes there's 1 heart, 2 hearts, 3 hearts, 4 hearts, and then an umbrella, which is a wild card essentially. And for those, you assign an amount to put in your tip jar. And this can be something that you're saving for separately or together. It's up to you, or not even at all. It's an optional play item. But I like making them 10 cents each. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just put these to the side. And when the game is over, convert them to bills. And maybe I'll need an IOU, I don't know, but we'll see. But I think that's the best way to handle that. If you use them a different way and you have a better idea, let me know. I'm all ears for that. Let me go ahead and shuffle our deck. Oh yeah, so last week I put all of the cards in here and someone had commented, will you have enough cinnamons to finish your orange tea if you pull that out? And I only have 2 cinnamons per deck, so that would significantly impair me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that cinnamon back, and I might print more cinnamons if needed. All right, let me go ahead and get this together. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do three cards per order. So here we go. We got our ghost, and he ordered a pumpkin tea set and a pumpkin spice latte. Boy, I'm getting all the things. Okay, so that is 4, 7, 9. And we got another pumpkin, so we can mark that off. Okay, so here's where the tip jar comes into play. So that's 4, 8, 80 cents. So we'll do 50, 60, 70, 80. All right. Am I missing anything? No. Oh, money. Money is what I'm missing. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we'll just go ahead and put that right there. Okay. Now we're not missing anything. Go ahead and put these over here. And our next order is another ghost, and he got a rose and orange tea. That sounds yummy. Okay, so there are only 2 ghosts left in my deck, which is fantastic. But let's go ahead to 5, 8, 9. Wow, I just keep getting 9, huh? That's funny. So I'll go ahead and take 1 back and give this a 10. All right, and we have 60 cents in our prop money to go in the tip jar. All right, let's go ahead and do our next order. Here we go. We have a mint, sugar, and cinnamon tea. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've ever had a cinnamon mint tea. I don't think I've ever had a cinnamon mint anything. That sounds pretty good. And oh my gosh, 9 again. I am like queen 9 today. So we'll put that 1 back. Take this 10 put a 9. And we've got 30 cents in tips, 10, 20, 30. Okay, we're still okay as long as we don't keep getting 9s. So we're gonna go ahead and do our next order. Okay, we've got an orange, pumpkin pie, and a milk. That is an interesting order. Okay, so let's hash this out a little bit. So let's say they got a glass of milk to go with their pumpkin pie, and then they just wanted an orange or an orange tea on the side. That sounds okay. I can get behind that. Okay, so that is 4, 7, and 8. It isn't a 9, but it's close enough. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and our tips are 20, 30, 40 cents. So let's take a 10 back and put 50 cents. Maybe I will IOU to the next game with these. That's an acceptable way to do that, yeah? Maybe that's what we'll do. All right, let's see here. We've got a lavender, cinnamon, and strawberry tea. Lavender, cinnamon, and strawberry. I would try it. Would you try that? I would try it. Okay, and that is 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8 going in there. I am all 8s and 9s today, and our tip jar is getting 30 cents. So 10, 20, and 30. All right, that order is filled. I think I can do one more. Hopefully it won't have an IOU, but here we go. We have a honey. Oh boy, that's a big one. And our last ghost. We're gonna stop right there. I'm not gonna pull that last one because that is 9. And 5, 6, 7. Don't have 9. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get an IOU out of here. Okay. And let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have a $2 IOU so far. I'm going to put 2 right there so I don't forget. 2 and 2, 250, 3, 350, 60, 70, 80, 90, $4, 10, 20, 30, 40. So 440 is our IOU for next time. I'm still not sure that's the best way to handle the change, but it's okay, it works. Okay, so we'll put these back, put that there. I think I marked it. I'll know in editing if I didn't. And I'm gonna go ahead and, very small deck, I'm gonna put my cinnamons and my oranges back so we can maybe get that secret recipe. Orange, cinnamon, there we go. And we'll put our used cards in here for now until we can reset our shop. Okay. I forget how much I said this is. I think it was 50, right? But we're just going to go ahead and count everything. I'm not going to count that again. It's torture. Okay, let me get all this picked up. Total in Little Cuppa Savings, we have, all right, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 80. Wow, $80. Again, I don't know where my money is going yet. I don't know how I'm going to do that 100%. But I will figure it all out at the end of the month. So let me go ahead and get my shop put away so we can move on to our box challenge. I am likely going to put this in a little small box. I have a thing for these boxes from Hobby Lobby. When I see them, they're usually really cheap and they're usually 40% off. So I tend to grab them if I like the design. I wish I could find a tea one, but I think that I may move Little Cuppa Savings into a box. I think it would just be easier. Okay, now we get to play the box challenge, which I am super excited about. Let me get this out of the way completely. Okay, let me zoom in slightly. So last week, I not only picked the wrong dog, but I didn't do the bonus thing because I wasn't 100% sure how to do it. But I went back and I fixed it so you can see that I'm not cheating the system. So last week I marked him off accidentally when I should have marked him off, and it just so happened that I had put 5, so that helped me with the bonus. So you guys gave me some suggestions on how to handle that, and I super appreciate it. So I'm gonna leave the card in here until that last bonus is completed. So let me go ahead and give this a shuffle and get our funds. Today I am putting 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So $40 today. Okay, here we go. First card is Sending Love plus Roll a Dice. All right, so let me find that. Here he is. He is 3. Plus roll a dice. Here, if I tilt it that way, it's easier to see because of the lighting. All right. That is an odd, so another 1. So that is 4 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will put this away. Okay, our next card is Spring Brews, plus we're going to roll a dice again. Okay, let's find that one. It's right in the front here. And that is a 3 and a 4 again. One, 2, 3, 4. All right. Next is a Petal Perfection, and we're going to roll that dice. Ah, I didn't see it. I hope you didn't either. And we're going to roll that dice again. So let's find that. Here it is. Oh, that's a pretty one. That is 4 and 5. Okay. Next card. Freshly mailed. It is the mailbox. Where are those towards here? Freshly mailed is not the same as that one. All right. Okay, there's Spring Blossom. Here we go. There we go. Okay, and that is another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one's finally on the board. I'm just going to put these here as the discard pile. Freshly mailed again with some bonuses. Awesome. Okay, so that is 2 and 5 together is 7. 8, 9, and 10. So put that back and we'll take this 10 and yay, we did the bonuses. Okay, those are kind of fun. Okay. Next is another Petal Perfection, and we're gonna roll that dice. I'm worried that's wet. I'm gonna put that over here until that dries. Okay, Petal Perfection is here. And that one is 2. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, next card. Double the next card. Oh boy. Okay. So we're gonna double our blossoms and create, which is this one. Ooh, so that's gonna be 8 and 10 total. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have 2 ones left. Okay, so now here's my next question. When you're playing these games and you know you're getting low, do you just kind of hold these until the next week? Do you put them in something else? What do you do when you have a little bit of left over and you know if you continue, you're likely going to have an IOU, which I don't want to do. So I am going to stop here with my 2, and I will wait to hear what you guys think. So let's see what all we got here. Okay, we didn't get any in that one this week, or that, or the Woodsy Wonders. Fresh Savings. Is that in here? What does that do? Is that something I should use for the dollars? Where are those at? Is this a roll and save? Where are these at? Okay, so I'm assuming there is no fresh savings in here. So that would probably be where you put your leftovers. That's what I'm guessing that means. I mean, that makes the most sense, right? Okay, so that's cool. All right. So we'll go ahead and put our 2 left in here. I'm left-handed. I'm going over here. Don't judge me. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so we'll go ahead and put this in here. And this is our first time using this, so it's getting $2. All right. Next is Pedal Perfection, and it got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that put it on the board. There's nothing in its envelope yet. This is such a nice challenge. This is by Budget with Carly. I'm so sorry I didn't mention that at the beginning. I should have, but it is by Budget with Carly, and of course I will have it linked down below for you if you want to go grab one as well. Okay, here is Sending Love, and it got 1, 2, 3, 4 for a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 in Sending Love. Okay, next is Freshly Mailed, which got on the board with 11 for the first time. So awesome. We got a bunch of the new ones this round. It's going to be a pretty little hefty savings when we're done. Okay, and Blossom and Create got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for a total of 15, right? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. And I am likely going to move this into a different kind of binder as well. I'm still figuring out what I like. It's not that these are bad. They're just a little annoying with this kind of thing where you're constantly taking things in and out. Okay, and Spring Brews got 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was the first time it was on the board. So there we go. I did my box challenge. I did my tea binder. And Friday will be another installment of the Spooky Saver Society. There's a bunch of people that made new things for it, so you don't want to miss that. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with me, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.